But we've got to start with Week 17, don't we? Danny, Christmas Day, the Dallas Cowboys in Landover, Maryland at Northwest Stadium. We have done Thanksgiving for many, many years there.
Yes, we have.
Now it's Christmas, and they're coming to our house. This is like making the deal with your wife, with the in-laws or something. We'll do Thanksgiving at your place a bunch of times, but for 2025 Christmas, you're going to come to my family's house. Christmas Day, the Dallas Cowboys in Landover, Maryland.
Here we go.
This will be our poll of the day, by the way. In or out on Christmas Day football at home.
Who knows what the Dallas Cowboys will look like then? Honestly, I mean, we could be post Pickens meltdown, post what's going on, who's the quarterback after Dak. It could be.
Are they picking 7th, or are they the 7th seed as a wild card forcing their way in?
It could be they're better than everybody thought. I mean, I think they've had a pretty good offseason, just judging by it. But everyone dismisses that. But still, I have no idea what to expect from the Dallas Cowboys this year.
So I frankly care less about the prediction of the game and what Dallas is going to be then,
of course.
Which I understand what you're suggesting, but we're bearing the lead. Christmas Day football.
Yeah.
At home. I am team Thanksgiving Day football because Thanksgiving Day games are almost always on the road. And I get to eat and drink and hang out at my house and be merry and do my family time and do my food. And then I get my football and I plop down and they're in Dallas and I get to watch the game on television. I will be there as a job obligation. I will be at the stadium when they play home games. That's how it works. I got to tell you, Danny, for the Metropolitan Moving and Storage poll of the day, do you like a home Christmas game on the schedule or not? I am a big, fat no.
Oh, how about it?
This is what we call a holiday ruiner. I think this is going to be very simple. If you have kids, you will hate this. If you don't have kids, you might like it. We can go around the horn here in a minute, but just talking to Darius before the show, he's fired up. He's going to get his tickets. This is a marquee matchup. This is where he wants to be this year. If he goes to one home game, maybe it's Christmas Day against the Cowboys. That's a way to think. Here's what I know. And my kids wake me up super early. All the videos of them ripping open packages and presents.
That's pre-7 a.m.
It's dark outside. It's 6:07 in the morning. So whether it's a 1 o'clock or a 4 o'clock, it won't be the night game, but potentially in the future, I guess it could be. Doesn't really matter that much to me. But Christmas, that's for sitting around with family. That's for not being at a football stadium. It's nothing sacred. I mean, and I love watching the football. I'm so happy. I'm a hypocrite. I'm so happy there's 2, now 3 games every single Christmas. It's the best. It just shouldn't be my team. I am out on this.
Wow.
I do not want to be spending Christmases in Landover, Maryland, respectfully.
At Grant Russell over there. I love it.
It's just a bad bit.
Now, there's a third group. You've got kids, and every game's a TV game. This is great for me. I love it. I don't care where it is. You put it on the moon, you put it in Dallas, you put it here at home. I'm never going to Nubbs Field either way. It's a television game. So I'm already doing what I was going to do anyhow. I have no issue with this.
The group of people, though, that are diehard fans and also refuse to ever go to the game is a pretty small group. It's like you and 9 people.
I would respectfully, on Christmas Day, there might be a ton of folks that go, you know what?
Group.
I'll watch this game on television. There are more fans that watch the game on TV than go anyway by a factor of 10, 20, 30, whatever.
Sure. But that's still implicitly a problem. To your point, if there are a lot of people that wouldn't go because it's Christmas Day, you're losing a home date in a sense where a lot of your season ticket holders aren't going to be able to or don't want to be there or are traveling reasonably. Right? I mean, it's not like it's giving. Thanksgiving is one of those holidays where you're almost always, even if you're traveling, you're driving somewhere to go to see family. It's a Thursday, maybe it's a Thursday, long weekend. You make a 5-6 hour drive, whatever. There's some traveling, but for the most part, it's kind of baked into our football society and culture. It's been there all along.
At the end of it, you're not showing up and cooking probably. If you're a destination person, you're showing up and sitting your butt down.
Look at the difference in terms of quantity of flights and how busy airports are. Thanksgiving versus Christmas. Christmas is the time when people are leaving the area more than any other ever. I hate this. It's just not for me. I want Thanksgiving. I want prime time. Madrid is awesome. There's a lot of things to like about the schedule. But if you're telling me you get to be the Christmas team every year, I'm telling you, you will ruin my Christmas every year. You are creating fights. My wife is already upset. I'm already in the doghouse today, and I just left the house 2 hours ago.
Are you doing me talking about early morning football? Or are you talking about Christmas? Because that's my exact argument as to why 9:30 games should be shot into the sun.
Right.
There should never, ever, ever happen because it ruins days. It ruins weeks with fights that shouldn't be. They're avoidable things.
You're talking about Sundays in October, which are irrelevant and don't matter. I'm talking about the biggest holiday of the year. The biggest. There is no comparison to your little Week 11 frustration because Johnny's got a soccer game, respectfully. This is Christmas Day. This is a sacred, important, significant day. This is 19 people are coming for dinner that night day. Day.
You could just not go to the game, though. Couldn't you?
I could. I mean, I could also, not come to work, I guess, too. I could also not prep for my job. I could also, there's a lot of things I could not do and do my job worse. But yeah, I mean, I could not go to the game. That's true. Not get locker room access, not talk to coaches, players.
For that one, yeah, right? You could do that.
Sure. If I could be worse at my job.
Okay.
And not go. And I may do that, by the way. We go to my aunt's house every year, and she spends a ton of money and does this amazing thing and puts on the biggest, most extravagant, unbelievable Christmas party ever. And I would feel bad if she did all of that and I was sitting
and
watching
you're just looking
football.
at pictures of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very possible. I would say there's a 80% chance I would go to the game because when they play at home, I go to games. But I don't. I'm saying a lot about me here. I think I'm speaking for a lot of people.
Well, but
everyone can relate to this.
But that's your
you've got
fandom,
family coming. You've got your plans. You've got your travel. There is way more excitement about this Christmas Day game than I would have anticipated. To me, this should have been a please not Christmas, please not Christmas, please no whammies, please no whammies. And I get the sense everyone was going, Christmas Day, let's do it, let's do it. And if you're 24 and single, sure, it's just another Sunday. What's the difference? Go to the Orlando.
Because you could still do all your things.
Right. You're not helping pour the milk and put out the cookies with little Betsy the night before and telling her right after she opens up all her presents, okay, have fun with your new doll. Daddy will be home in 9 hours because the Commanders are probably going to go lay an egg. See you then.
And I think
I guess that not anymore. Now they have Jaden Daniels, so maybe they wouldn't lay
hopefully
an egg.
They wouldn't lay an egg.
Commanders are going to win a game. Daddy will be back.
But I think the thing you underestimate here is there are tens of thousands where it's a TV event anyway as it is, right? Like no matter what, it's on television. 65,000 people go to that stadium on a given week. There are more than 65,000 fans of the team. So for a lot of folks that are probably enthusiastic about it, they're going, I'm watching it anyway. I'm home. I woke up way too early on whatever day it is because whether it's kids or my nephews and nieces and wherever I am, we're up and at them. And all I got to do is do what I do on Thanksgiving and sit and watch. I think that's why a lot of people are into it.
So I'll get to those people in a second. But you're acting like 65,000 is nothing.
No, it's something.
Season ticket holders make up our listening audience largely. I mean, these people are all around us. You can touch them. You can reach them. You name a fan that calls into the show. They're at a lot of the football games. This is a slippery slope we're about to slide down here. I mean, do we want to be the Christmas team regularly? Like,
I think you might not have a choice.
No, I don't want to do that. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be the Christmas Day guy. I want to be the with my family on Christmas Day guy watching the Chiefs play the Raiders. I'm happy when the Texans get blown out by the Ravens. How do I sign up for more of that? That was a lot of fun on Christmas Day. But do you agree with me that this is a do you have kids thing or not?
No, that's the point I'm trying to make. The people on my team don't have kids and don't care.
Okay, let me ask it a different way.
Yeah.
Your point, I think, is somewhat correct, and you've made it. Do you agree that if you don't have kids, you're way more likely to be happy about this?
Oh, yeah, 100%. No question about that.
I think there's going to be a generational gap here, where if you are young to mid-20s, single, not married, or maybe you are married, but you don't have kids yet.
That's right.
Let's go.
Yep.
But if you have a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old, you're not bringing them to the game probably. And they don't want, where they don't want to be after they just open up all their presents? In the parking lot at Northwest Stadium. I can assure you that.
Oh, man. We're going to the Orange Lot, Papa, for true?
Now, you're talking about this situation and how wonderful it is for you at home. I disagree with that, too. I already plop down in front of the TV and watch way too much football and feel subconscious and bad about it. Think about all of the distractions. Think about all of the kids running around and the relatives asking you questions and Uncle so-and-so that comes over and is standing in front of the TV, staring at the picture on the wall or whatever. This is not a Danny Rouillet healthy football situation.
That's what I thought about Thanksgiving initially until we experienced it. And I went, this is perfect. So it's the same. There are plenty of family around, plenty of distraction, but everyone gets it. I'm lucky enough that everyone understands this is old Fanny Mouyer's gig. This is his job. So he cares a lot about it.
Okay, so but that's specific to you and I.
Yeah.
Whereas I get the same treatment, and it's very, very kind, where everyone's like, hey, they get it. Grant's going to go plop down in front of the TV. We're not going to think of him as useless. He's just doing his gig. But most people don't have that.
Right. And I would say
everybody listening right now, their wife is going, get over here. We're having our family picture. Get over here. We're doing
and those folks don't have to digest the game for 4.5 hours on Monday or the following day.
Sure. But they want to watch every play because they're diehard fans.
Yeah, they care about it, but you can pause, you can miss a play or something like that.
No, you can't miss a play.
See, you're doing the Grant can't miss a play for everybody else. Human beings can go to the bathroom and maybe miss the kickoff.
I think you sleep on that. Fans of the team don't miss plays.
Sure they do. Not routinely. They're not ignoring quarters at a time, but
Darius,
people sometimes
good measurement.
Might have their eyes closed.
You are a fan of the team. You don't go to a lot of games. You're a diehard fan. Do you miss plays of Commanders games?
No, I try not to.
That would be annoying to you if you did.
Yeah.
Linnell.
Absolutely.
Do you ever miss a play for a Commanders game?
Well, technically we're working the game, so we can't miss a play. But no, even if I was at home, there's no chance. I used to hate to miss kickoff.
I don't think fans miss plays.
You're talking about we literally work at a sports station.
Right.
We're here because we're the most passionate people about this thing in the world. There are other people that are passionate too that record every game and don't miss a play. I'm saying regular folks sometimes might miss a play or two.
Unacceptable. I'll take your word for it, but I don't know those people. Those aren't the
You
fans
just can't imagine outside your own sphere that you would miss.
It's possible. What's the point of watching then if you're not watching the game? Clary, do you ever miss plays of a Commanders game?
No, I try not to. Like, maybe I'll miss one while I'm grabbing some chips and dip, but like there's commercial breaks for a reason, and that's when I have to do what I have to do. So I try not to. I'm sure it happens time to time. But
do you guys ever, like Danny, you do this all the time, and God bless you for doing it because you're a good family man. You will just come home like 3 hours after the game and just watch it on DVR.
DVR it.
Not in 1 million years could I do that. I couldn't do it. I don't want to say it's your norm, but you do it a lot.
It's become the norm. The last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That's kind of become the norm. It's more often that I do that than not, just because of my oldest son's soccer schedule.
Sports on Sundays is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, by the way.
I mean, thank God for it. Seriously, thank God for sports on Sundays.
Why is that?
Because the middle of the week is hellscape. That where everyone used to do it,
right?
Well, for everybody,
Yeah.
like working people that are scrambling to get home. This now working people. These are people that go into
what
work.
era are you talking about?
This is now the people that have jobs that actually have to go into the job.
Yeah.
And like have to leave at a reasonable time, not like 2 and just like pretend they're at lunch. But like when we're scrambling to get multiple kids to multiple practices in different places or different games or whatever. Thank God they started putting games on Sundays. It is so much easier to make them, so much less conflict. Because parents are around, nobody's working. Yes, happy to do that. I'm not in a rush. I'm not sprinting from one thing to the next. We can take it to the thing on Sunday. It is one of the great developments.